Hey everybody. I know it's random. Told you there'll be random lives. Well, you'll get the opportunity to go ahead and ask your questions, and I'm here to answer them. I also want to let you know, those of you having problems with PayPal, I have learned that I can go ahead and send you an invoice for whatever service of mine that, hey, Dana Lee, how you doing, girl? Thank you for being here. Thank you. Hey, lovely Lady Bones, greetings. How are you? Well, I hope you're, thank you, Dana. I think you're awesome too. I think you're awesome too, because you know what? Everybody who watches these, general readings and they're trying to get clarity, you know what you're doing? You're trying to reach your higher self. Don't forget to hit the like button, okay? You're trying to get a hold of your higher self so that you could start manifesting things in your life. You know what I'm saying? And start making the changes in your life that you want to make. Yeah, we all could use clarity all the time, even me. I do readings for myself all the time, and I'm constantly on a quest for greater understanding of myself and how, okay, so Dana, I'm going to address you first, and then lovely Lady Bones, you're next, okay? So Dana, you want some clarity. Let's see what the cards say. Well, this is confirmation. You saying you need clarity. You're looking at yourself on the inside and you're saying, I want to look at myself on the inside. That's what I'm saying. You're looking at yourself on the inside and saying, I need clarity, because there's some things in my past, that have created who I am to this day. And there's some changes I want to make with regards to what I see. Now, I see a relationship, okay? Are you in a relationship, Dana? Because it looks like with this relationship, whatever you want to happen in it, you can make it happen, okay? But long journey, love it all, but time to move forward in no relationship. Okay, well, it says, Spirit is saying a relationship may actually bring you, a sense of closeness with somebody else that might actually offer a sense of, assist in your healing and assist in your clarity, and you have the power and the resourcefulness to manifest the perfect mate for you. And I feel as though your clarity is going to come through connections with others in relationships, in particular, love relationships. But you're just being warned to make sure that you don't get into any relationships that you think, that you like the person shows you red flags and then you turn around and think that they're going to change. That's all you're being warned of. But I think that a relationship for you, if you were to get into a relationship with somebody else that's an intimate setting, I think that would offer you a lot of clarity within yourself. Because the way that you respond in that relationship, hi everybody, I see you, and I'm going to get to you guys, but I'm talking to Dana right now with her question. I think that the way that you interact with a intimate partner will help you see more about you. Does that make any sense? Single mama. Well, sorry about that, guys. You pulled the fortune and you pulled commitment. So I feel that fate is getting ready to offer you a commitment. This means contracts and commitments. And then you pulled the card of relationships. So what I feel is that you're going to get clarity about who you really are and what you really are, and you're going to get your assistance with regards to this hermit and looking at yourself on the inside through the experience of relationships, in particular an intimate relationship. So I feel as though, Spirit wouldn't have shown you that if it wasn't on its way. That's what I feel. So I feel that, I feel that a relationship may be in the making. Okay? All right, lovely Lady Bones, your turn. What's your question? Lovely Lady Bones. And thank you everybody for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button, okay? So you put, girl, I need more insight, please. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, well, first of all, you're in a place of abundance right now. You may not realize it. And sometimes when that happens, we need to find out why. We need to find out why we're not able to recognize that we are in a time of abundance. You have the potential to actually build something for yourself and have your own business, okay? And I've been talking to a lot of people right now that are going into their new beginnings, but I feel as though you're defending yourself against something, lovely Lady Bones. And what is that? You're defending yourself. You're actually fighting yourself to some degree with regards to what you want to do in moving forward. But you will be getting a new beginning with regards to work. Okay? And let's see. And it's going to require the walking away of a lot of things that are not serving you. Okay? This doesn't necessarily mean walking away from a relationship. But whatever does not serve you or your higher self, okay? And when I say your higher self, I'm talking about the very first you that ever existed in incarnations back. You have to walk away from things that no longer serve you, okay? And so let me get a little deeper. These readings are going to get a little deeper for you guys, okay? Because I'm not going to be doing these little surface readings about, a lot of you know that you're in relationships that are not serving you. A lot of you know that. A lot of you know that you're working in places that are not serving you, right? And so what we have to do is we have to deprogram ourselves and then reprogram. Does that make sense? In order to do that, we have to strip away and we have to get rid of the things that don't belong to us. And thank God for the way the universe is designed, because as soon as we get rid of things that no longer serve us, you know what happens? Our higher self slips something positive right in that very area that you made room for. Okay? So you have a new beginning coming, and you have a keen sense of ability to create abundance in your life. However, there's a journey that you're going to have to go through, just like all of us. Okay? Don't forget to hit the like buttons, guys. I'm getting deeper with the questions, and I hope that you guys understand and you're able to follow me, okay? Blessings to you too. Let's see who is next. Should I allow my friend back around me? Julie. You're very nurturing, Julie. However, this person gives you anxiety and doesn't talk to you right. No, you shouldn't allow them around you. You're too nurturing for that type of person. The energy doesn't match. She doesn't deserve a friend like you, to be quite frank. She doesn't. You're very nurturing. Don't let anybody into your life that is going to be, toxic to you. That's a part of the reprogramming, You got to strip away people and things and situations that don't serve us. Hey, everyone. Happy Thursday. Hey, Roxy. Hey, Maria. Yes, you can ask a question. Hey, Fatima. Hey, sweetie. I'll see you this Friday. Yes, you will. Okay. So, Fatima, you want to know, is your ex-boyfriend, what about him? Well, let's see. You love him and he loves you, girl. That's what I think. Fatima, I think you actually got a winner, because I think that you actually understand the concept of love enough to plant the seed properly and with the appropriate person. So I think it's a healthy relationship, Fatima. Congratulations. Because truth be told, sometimes you don't see that very often. Yeah, Roxy, you can get a card from me. sacrifice. There's something you need to sacrifice. So let's see what that is. You pulled the Queen of Swords energy. And so that means that that's a woman that thinks precisely, okay? She really is a no-nonsense kind of person, and that's your energy. And I feel as though there's something that you've walked away from recently, Roxy. And right now, maybe you're not feeling like your best self because I feel like you might have just endured a breakup, or you're working on, you know what I'm saying, your feelings with regards to something that you just ended. Is that correct, Roxy? Blessings to you too, Dana. Thank you for watching. And you guys are awesome. I love you guys. Roxy, did you just end a relationship because now you're working on something? And what you're working on is getting on your horse, honey, and you're thinking about how you're going to go ahead and make your money. And that's what's getting ready to happen. Endings always, what they do is they deprogram and then they reprogram. So when you end relationships and things that don't serve you any longer, our higher self step in and they right away slip in. Our higher self will slip in something that's more positive to replace that spot. And then we're now reprogrammed. And it takes a process. It takes time. It takes time. So allow yourself that time. Know that tomorrow you're not going to win the lottery. If you want to win the lottery, you know what you could do? You sit there, you manifest it. You think about it on a regular basis. You say, you know what? I'm going to win the lottery. And even if I win the lottery, you know what's going to happen? I'm still going to do what I got to do, you know what I mean, to continue my spiritual growth and work in my spiritual path, you know, but I'm going to be comfortable because that's what I want. I'm tired of going through the rat race and getting on the freeway and doing all this and that. I want to make sure that I'm financially set so I can just focus on my spirituality. You guys can manifest whatever you want to, but you know what? Let me tell you something about some of the readings that I've been doing lately with some people. I'll sit there and I'll let them know straight up what the universe is telling them. And the universe always offers us the opportunity to learn more through the experience of a really like heaven on earth type situation. But if you don't believe that that's possible, you know what's going to happen? You're going to stay in the same uncomfortable, shitty diaper, so to speak, until you change it. Does that make sense? I hope so. I'm getting deeper with my explanations and I know it. So I hope that you guys are following. Have been looking at life lately like what needs to go. And you know what? Things have to go. And I don't answer the question, when will I die? Because you know what? I don't know. I don't know, and it's not my place to tell you. And you know why we don't need to know when we're going to die? Because then everything that we do will be based around the fact that we know that we're going to die on this day. So I got to get this done. And we're not meant to live life that way. We're meant to live life, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if I die tomorrow, I'm still going to do what I feel I need to do today. And I'm not going to, you know, worry about when my next incarnation is. I'm going to go ahead and fulfill the contract in this lifetime first. Don't forget to hit the like buttons, guys, because there's 11 of you on here and 6 likes. Does that mean you guys are not liking? I'm being honest. I'm being honest. That's all you're going to get from me, regardless of what the answer is and regardless of what I see, you know? So, Julie, don't worry about love and blessings to you too, Roxy, and I'm glad that it made sense. Understand that the process of our journeys, it takes time. It takes time. I just talked to somebody. Look, I'm going to tell you this right now. I have a friend who's been doing what I'm doing, which is really working on my spirituality very deep, okay? He's been doing it for 5 years. And he told himself, I'm going to win the lottery. He's like, because you know what? I'm not going to worry about money. I want to be able to counsel people and do other things because he's a great counselor. This man won the lottery. I kid you not. And when I talk to him, and I'm not talking about a small amount, baby. I'm talking about the exact amount that he spoke out of his mouth that he's going to get in them high numbers. He asked me not to tell anyone, and I'm telling the world, but the thing is, nobody knows who I'm talking about. So truth be told, I'm not telling on him and telling his business. But the bottom line is, you know what I'm saying? He spoke. He won the freaking lottery. Okay. Thank you, guys. I love you. Thank you very much. I have won money in lotto before. Yeah. Girl, so then you know how to manifest that. Then manifest it so that you can then pour all of your energy into your higher self. See, the key is to be able to connect with our higher selves. We got to be able to listen to our own selves. Everything comes from within. That sounds so cliche, right? But it's true. Everything comes within. And whatever's going on inside is a projection of what you see on the outside. So if you have any problems in your life, that's a reflection of what's going on the inside. That's why all that spirit work is required by all of us. And it's not easy, no. And it takes time, and you will have moments of doubt, like, man, I'm now trying to, sometimes things just ain't going right, but it's a learning process, and you have to allow yourself to learn, and you have to allow yourself to say, you know what? No matter what, I'm going to be kind. I'm going to set boundaries with people, but no matter what, I'm going to be kind. If that's the energy that I need to work on right now, I'm going to be kind, and then watch and see how kind people are to you, no matter where you go. Because on the inside, you have now manifested the fact that that is an important aspect that you want to see in others. So therefore, you display it. You went within and you said, I'm going to be kind no matter what. And when you do that, you attract people who are kind to you. So think about that on a large scale, right? When you believe whatever it is that you believe on the inside, you're going to project that. Whatever the heck you got going on the inside, you're going to deal with that on the outside. It's real simple, but we make it hard. Okay, guys, so I'll stop with the preaching and let's go on with answer your question. Okay, Maria asked, I have left many times and always go back. He promises not to call me names, but here goes. Well, then you already know that that's a part of your deprogramming so that you can reprogram. You have to get what doesn't belong out. It's not serving you. He doesn't make you happy. He talks to you all kinds of crazy. What is that going to produce for you? Besides feelings that you don't want, right? So then it's not healthy now because it's not bringing out the best in you. As soon as you get to that point where you say, you know what? Things that don't belong in my life, I won't allow them in my life. Guess what's going to happen on the outside? People that don't belong in your life won't even come around you. It's the truth. It's the truth. Okay? So, Maria, you're saying, please help me. Here's the answer with regards to that relationship. You're very nurturing, but the relationship is a burden. So you have to identify that you can go ahead, and you know how you manifest getting out of that burden by saying, I don't want it, and I'm going to end it. And I'm going to allow myself to be out of this relationship because I don't deserve it. And once you say that to yourself, really believe it, what's going to happen is you're not going to attract any people like that around you anymore. Everything that we experience, we've attracted it. It's the truth. So therefore, it's like, yeah, you may have feelings for him, Maria, but what I'm telling you is that if he doesn't bring out the best in you, obviously he got to go. He got to go. Queen vibes. I just came from an interview and things went well. However, It's in an industry that is totally different than what I'm used to. Should I accept the position? Absolutely. You know why? Honey, I worked as a solar project manager. I started off as a project manager for a solar franchise. I didn't know anything about solar. There were 4 people who were working there when I first got there. Do you know that after a month of me being there, all 4 of them people left, and the only person that was kept was me? Because not only was I able to do my job, I was able to do their job too. Which I had an office that was the bomb. I had a big old window where I could see a waterfall. Beautiful. Yes, take the position. Always be willing to step into new environments that are unfamiliar for you, because you know what? That's how you grow, by exposing yourself to things that are different. So if you just came from an interview in an industry that you don't know, now what you do is you tell yourself, it doesn't matter that I don't know. As soon as I get there, I'm going to learn everything that I need to and more. Not only am I going to be able to do my job, I'm going to be able to do the job of other people's. And then my boss is going to see that, and then I'm going to become an asset. And therefore, they're not going to want me to leave no matter what, and they're going to pay me what I'm worth. Speak it out your mouth, and I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. Test my theory. You've left many times, and you've left for a reason. And then you always go back. You know why? Because you have an imbalance in your base chakra. I'm going to be honest with you, Maria. You have an imbalance in your base chakra. You get to tripping off of what you have or what you don't have, or who loves you and who doesn't love you. So I see, and then possibly, then you have an imbalance in the way you feel about it. So then your chakras become all imbalanced. Then now here comes, it starts to affect this up in here. Because everything has to be balanced in order for you to get all the way to that enlightened place where you actually say, ding, 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 ding. Everything that I'm experiencing on the inside, everything that I say to myself on the inside that I want, right away I casted a spell. I basically set myself up for the future. And I know what's going to happen. And then you expect it, you leave it alone, and that's exactly how you manifest. Telling you, test my theory. Don't keep going back to somebody that does not bring the best out of you. Hey, Andre, I hope I haven't skipped anybody. If I have, just go ahead and answer your question again, because I have to answer people's questions. And, you know, I'm telling you, whatever's going on the inside is whatever you are dealing with on the outside in this world, in relationships, with people, whatever. It's a reflection of what's going on in you. So make sure you pay attention to your feelings. Make sure you don't dismiss them. Make sure you pay attention to your thoughts. Make sure that you're in perfect health in terms of yourself. Listen to yourself. Learn how to listen to yourself. And then you'll be able to start communicating with yourself in a way to where you're able to actually start to change your external factors, because you've changed your internal factors. Cliche but true. Trust my theory, people, please. Boom, boom. There are no stupid questions, because you don't know where people are and you don't know what they've experienced. And, you know, our life and the things that we do are a reflection of our experiences and the way that we react to them. I appreciate you guys too. Roxy, girl, you the bomb. I love you. Okay. Somebody said, can you tell me if the Gemini that walked away from me a part of what I need to let go, or do I need to move on? So confused, lovely Lady Bones. Okay, for this Gemini. Well, you just got a new idea with regards to this situation. That's what I see. And I also see a new beginning there. And I also see this too. This means that this person likely has some enslaved behavior that this person's going to have to go through whatever journey they have to go through in order to fight their own battles, so that this kind of energy doesn't jump off onto you, because that can easily happen. It can affect you negatively all day and night, because this person has a problem. Now here you are, trying to help this person with their problem, and you ain't even worked on your problems yet. So now here you are babysitting somebody else's problems. And I'm not saying don't help people. And I'm not saying that just because a person has a problem, you can't be in a relationship with them, but it's not advisable. People who have these types of problems likely should be single, in my opinion, so that they can work on themselves, so that they, so that they generate health in other people, so that they can attract health as well. Okay? So that's what's up with your Gemini, lovely lady bones. He has some behaviors that, you know what I mean, need to be worked on, and they're not serving you. Yoko Coco, hi, new girlfriend. Well, you thinking about it, and it's like, intellectually you're very smart, but I feel as though you just exited a relationship, Yoko Coco. And when you just exit a relationship, it is not very wise to go into another one very quickly. What I'm seeing is that you can manifest your happiness, though, by understanding how to connect with your own self in such a way to where, again, you attract whatever you want. If you want a girlfriend, you definitely can have a girlfriend. But make sure that she's worth her salt for you. Make sure that the choices that you make with regards to your next relationship are actually beneficial for you. And if they're not, trust me, it's going to affect your life negatively. And then here come all of these feelings associated with that then begin to grow and then start to affect our external factors. Don't do that. Don't invite negative energy inside, because what's going to happen is you're going to see it on the outside. So right now, I feel like you just went through a breakup, Yoko, right? Make sure y'all hit the like button. I appreciate y'all too. Can you connect if you're on depression meds? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm on depression meds, to be honest with you. I take anti-anxiety medication. I do. And I connect all the time. Yeah. Because it depends on what you believe. So it's like basically saying, if you believe that, because I take anti-anxiety medications, I'm not going to be able to connect to my higher self. Anti-anxiety medications ain't got nothing on your higher self. Your higher self is always going to be able to rise above whatever situation you're in. So yes, if you need anti-anxiety meds or depression meds for the moment, then take whatever you need based on whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's not going to stop you from being able to connect. Absolutely not, Yoko. My friend Pyle, the magician and the empress for me, told me I can manifest anything. Yeah, it's true. You can. You absolutely can. And by the way, those of you who actually know how to love without judgment, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys are already ahead of the game. And you have lovely things to expect. That's why I recommend a lot of you get your Akashic Records readings. I actually up the price, and let me tell you why, because it takes me 2 or 3 hours to complete them for you. I have a background in social and behavioral sciences. I have a degree in it, okay? And so when I do your Akashic Records reading, I'm looking at all of the houses, all of your houses, and how you're performing in each house and what's going on and the power that you have in each house. And not only do I tell you what your life's purpose is and why you came here, because that's the last 12th house will tell me that. I can also likely tell you how you can make money using your spiritual gifts, and you can actually use your spiritual gifts and make a living doing it. So basically, you're incorporating your spiritual self into your day-to-day life. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's the whole goal. Thank you, everybody. Let's see if I get rid of the toxic assholes, people. You got to, because you know what? If you sit there and think about this. If you sit there and you babysit an asshole, you have now told the universe, bring me more assholes to babysit. Does that make sense? I hope so. If you get into a relationship with somebody that talks to you all kinds of crazy and you still nurture them, you know what you just told the universe? Send me more people that talk to me crazy so I can nurture them. Or you could say, you know what? I'm not dealing with anybody that's going to disrespect me or make me feel some type of way or whatever and make me feel bad about myself. I refuse to deal with them type of people. Period. I don't need them in my life. They don't bring out anything good in me. Period. You know what you just told the universe? Don't bring people like that around me. And the universe is going to say, correct. I'm not going to bring anybody like that around you. You have just made a command in your own life. And it will be adhered to. Test my theory. Test my theory. Oh, the gonna die question. Boom, boom. Well, you know what? I've actually asked a tarot reader that before. Boom, boom. And you know what? That it is kind of like a strange question, because imagine if you knew the day you were going to die, everything that you do in your life will be based on that date, right? And then you won't be living. You'll be slowly preparing for your death every day, right? Okay, somebody said, I'm still here, loving it. I got you. Okay, let's see what you asked. Well, I don't see it. I'm glad that you guys are all here. Don't forget to hit the like button, okay? And make sure you leave your comments. I would like to know about this Capricorn. What does he want from me? I'm a Pisces. Hey, so it doesn't matter what your sign is right now, guys, because this reading is not sign-based, right? It's not this is not really so much about zodiacs. This is about soul-to-soul connection. I'm connecting with you guys on a soul level right now. My higher self has made an agreement with all of you on here, and your guys' higher selves has made an agreement with mine. Has nothing to do with zodiacs right now, okay? So let's go back to that question. I'd like to know about this Capricorn. What does he want from me? Money. This is a messenger of work. He has money in his hand. So, I mean, just looking at this card right here tells me that this Capricorn wants news of work from you. Like he wants, you know. And he also wants to have a better reputation by being with you. So, I mean, it's like he's with you for some strange reasons. You understand what I'm saying? Haven't pulled one cup card yet. But your new beginning is here, and you're going to get news of work, by the way. Matter of fact, you're already operating in it. Money's a little tight for you. Somebody steal from you lately? Like literally something tangible? Yeah, made you angry. But look at what you pulled, baby. The one who asked about this Capricorn in your life. Take it. Universe is handing you the opportunity to make money. Look around. And if you don't know what your spiritual gift is, I always recommend that people incorporate their spiritual gifts into their day-to-day lives. Make a living out of what you do and what you were designed to do, because you'll be fulfilled every day. And that will excite that happiness in you and that joy in you, and then it will come back. It will affect your external factors and what you see on the outside. When you operate in your gift, you're helping others. You're showing yourself what you can achieve based on your gift. And then what happens is everybody that you attract got some sense, because you've got some sense. They need to solve their own problems, especially if they're adults. Yes. Hey, Vicky, the Dragonfish. Andrea Richardson. Any real commitment from me? Coming ever? Well, girl, you'd have to get an Akashic Records reading if you want that. But I see that you just walked away. You were focused in self-discipline. You walked away from somebody that was very immature. You know what that did? You deprogrammed something. You got rid of something in your brain that did not belong, that was affecting your external factors. And now guess what your higher self did? Slipped in a brand new beginning for you with work. So any real commitment for me coming ever, you're saying ever? When you're asking things like that, that means you need an Akashic Records reading. Go take a look at my website. I have upped the price. First it went for $150, and then when I realized how much work it goes into this reading, because I'm going to tell you, this reading, it's about an hour and a half long, and I record it for you so you could go back and listen to it so that you know where you are in each house. Each house rules a particular, each house represents a particular area in your life. And I could definitely, help you. But I guess I'm asking the wrong questions and Spirit ignores it. Like, girl, you still wondering what you already know. What's up, beautiful? I love my reading. Lakey, hey. And we'll post it. You will? Girl, is this my Lakeisha? It sure is. Girl, and it was a long one. But I'm telling you, you now have a greater understanding of what's going on with you, right? And how to fix it. Now you know where to go, right, Lakey? With that Akashic Records reading, tell these people that it's worth it to get it done. Let these people know it will change their lives. I guess I'm asking the wrong questions. And sometimes you do have to be specific with your questions, Andrea. That is true. Because if hey, Denise. Okay, general pulled. Okay. Well, it looks like with regards to a relationship, you have to make a decision with regards to if you want to build something for yourself. Okay. So this person's not on your level. This is you. This is them. You see the difference in maturation? You're a lot more mature than this person. And so basically Spirit is saying with regards to, this relationship, you have a decision to either sit here and be with this mature person because this is you. You're the King of Cups. They're just a Knight of Cups. They have a lot to learn. They think like a teenager in love. You think like an adult. And Spirit is like, you can decide to build something for yourself. Instead, that's your general, Denise. Someone I gave $200 to for my son's team didn't take my son with him and has refused to give me my money. You know what? In those situations, you do what you can to get your money back. If they don't give you your money back, you go ahead and let the universe deal with them. Because let me tell you what they just went ahead and manifested by taking your money. They just said to the universe, it's okay for people to come take my money. So guess what? That's what's going to happen to them. Somebody going to take their money. And someone's going to continue to take their money until they understand that's why that keeps happening. Because that's what they keep doing to other people. So therefore, they just gave permission for it to happen to them. That's how karma works. Everything comes right back. I'm trying to tell y'all. So try to get your money back. If you don't, you know what I mean? There's no need to get out of pocket and start flipping out and being like trying to make a point and all that, because that's ego right there. You know what I mean? And yes, what that person did was wrong. However, I recommend that you let the universal laws just go ahead and handle that person because I'm going to tell you right now, they got it coming for real. For real, for real. They got it coming. You can't just take people's money and just walk away and think that, Hey, Don. Loving it. Life partner? Yes, you're going to have a life partner. The card came up, the Lovers. That just tells me right away the answer is yes, life partner. You're going to have a life partner in this lifetime. Have a great day, everyone. Much love and respect. Bye, Roxy. If you're leaving, bye. Andrea said he left me for a chick from our baby shower. What? I'm going to get that ASAP. I'm visiting your site. Yeah, it's worth it. Loving life. Life partner coming? I told you yes. What do I need to stop my 3-month empathy burnout therapy? Not as good as you. Talk, not listen. Huh. Well, it looks to me like, Yoko, you seem like the type of person that understands the concept of give and take, which means you should be understanding the concepts that I'm explaining right now. Yoko, you actually can make some real changes in your life if you really listen to yourself on the inside. And when I say that, I mean, I remember when my friend who I just told you, like, who won the lotto, when he was like desperately trying to teach me things, that he was learning, but I was unable to grasp it because you know what? It came through a journey. I mean, he had to experience certain things to understand what it was he was trying to explain to me that I wasn't getting. I mean, I talked to him last night and he's so wise and there's so much I just don't get because it's like he experienced his understanding. It's not something that could be explained. It's something that has to be lived. And I'm just trying to get you guys to understand that whatever you give permission to on the inside, you have now said to the universe, I now give you permission to bring me problems because I've allowed problems in my life. So now bring me more problems. Or you can say, you know what? I don't allow problems in my life and I'm going to walk away from each and every one of them. And you have just told the universe that problems now no longer should be going in your direction. And so then the universe will direct traffic to make sure that, everything is done appropriately. Whatever you allow is what you're going to continue to attract. You're going to continue to attract it until you stop allowing certain things. Let the universe handle them, honey, because guess what? Somebody's not only going to steal $200 from him, probably somebody's going to steal something like his car, his girl, or something. Somebody going to steal something from him because that's what he just gave permission to happen to him. Okay, Lakeem, I will. You are on point 100% on it. So thorough. I appreciate your time and you sharing your wisdom. I love you. Keep up the great work. I will. And you too, girl, because you know what? You know what's up now, Lakeem. Honey, you know what to do now, girl. For real says, dating someone who acts like he's been controlled. He loves me, I know, but just won't take the relationship to another level. Okay, so then ask yourself what you're doing with that. You're in a relationship with someone who loves you, but they won't take it to the next level. So there may be some reasons for that, right? Okay, did you communicate with that person as to what those reasons may be? And then get a logical explanation? If it's not a logical explanation, then you know what? If you're dating someone who acts like, who doesn't really want to commit, then basically you're saying, universe, bring me more people and more situations where I just kind of feel like I'm in limbo and no one wants to commit to me. Matter of fact, the energy may even jump onto you and then you may find yourself not wanting to commit and not, you understand what I'm saying? Whatever you allow internally is what you're going to see externally. So for real, if this person doesn't want to take it to another level and you're ready to be a grown-up and actually be in a grown-up relationship with someone who's willing to commit to you, then hey, you know what I mean? Let this person know, yo, either shit or get off the pot with me. And if you don't want to be with me like that, like if you don't know that I'm the person that you want to be with like that, then, I'm going to give you an opportunity to see that I don't come a dime a dozen. Okay, lovely Lady Bones, can you tell me what type of business? No, that would come with an Akashic Records reading. That's where I would be able to tell you what your purpose is here on this earth and what you came here to fulfill. There's a contract that we came here with, okay, based on our last incarnation. We came here and we said, okay, in this lifetime, I'm coming here and I'm agreeing to learn this, and this for my growth, for my next incarnation. See, like Lakeisha knows with her Akashic Records reading, some people don't even know how to make plans for the weekend, let alone their next incarnations. This Akashic Records reading will teach you how to make plans for your next lifetimes. I noticed that with a lot of other Akashic Records readers, what happens is they sit there and then they let you ask questions to them as if you understand what the Akasha really is. Good morning, Miss Lyons. So it's like basically you can sit there and pay $250 and basically you can ask them questions and for an hour, right? And then you get your questions answered, some of which you may understand, some of which you may not. And then, you know, as you graduate, I'm not saying that it won't offer you inspiration, because it will, because everything in the Akasha is good. But what I'm trying to say, I guess, with my Akashic Records readings that I do through tarot is I tell you what you need to know. I tell you everything you need to know. And the reading is about an hour and a half. I tell you why you came here, how you're seeing yourself, what best, you know, avenue to take with regards to your own money, how to improve, you know, your ability to be able to do this, and each house is ruled by, you know, rules certain aspects of your life and your capabilities. And what happens is these cards are so on point. Not only do I tell you what your life path is, but I tell you how you're doing and how much power you have in each house. I mean, it's deep and it's worth it. Can you please tell me what is the business you see me owning? So lovely Lady Bones, not with these cards, because these cards are really general and they just let you know if you're in a situation that is healthy or not. And then you guys have to make the decision based on what was shown. Is this something that I'm going to invite into my life or not? But when you want specifics like that, then you have to get a different type of reading. And I'm telling you, the Akasha is where it's at. So please look it up. And let me go ahead and start shuffling. Look up the Akasha and what it has to offer. My readings, especially with my background in social and behavioral sciences, I'm telling you right now, I know that the service that I provide with regards to the Akasha, I know for a fact. Nobody's going to do the work that I do with regards to how I do those readings. And it's a recorded thing. So it's like there's no way that you're going to retain all of that information. For example, 2 people that I talked to yesterday, that must have been medium there. I talked to 2 mediums, people who actually have, you know, their gift is mediumship. They are healers. Do you know how you can heal through mediumship? Let's create a scenario. Let's say there's a mother who had 3, you know, who has 3 children. Let's say one's 16, one's 12, one's 10. For some unforeseen reason, and this is a scenario, her 12-year-old dies of cancer. As a medium, you know how to connect with that dead spirit of that 12-year-old who can now communicate with her mother and say, Mom, A, I'm okay. B, we're going to see each other again in maybe about 3 lifetimes, Mom. I'm happy. I'm okay. You offer closure to this mother. And now this mother is now able to get back up and do her laundry and take care of her 16-year-old and her 10-year-old, because imagine, you know, that how that loss would have affected that mother. And by you being able to step in and use your gift to do that, you can make a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, operating in your gift. I'm not saying, you know, strip people dry financially, you know, charge them based on what you know you're offering. It's a fair. All right. So I can't answer. So Andre is like, work, honey. This is Jeremy. You gonna watch this. I love you, Jeremy, and you know I do. My higher self is probably over there talking to you. And I don't know how you did that, because I went and listened to our recorded conversation and all I hear is my voice and not yours. And your ass is now starting to get into the Akasha so deep to where you making me a little jelly about the fact that I'm unable to do the magic tricks that you doing. Everybody, look at Jay Layton 38. I'm telling you right now, for those of you who really want to grow spiritually, Jeremy, I recommend you go ahead and get a website and you go ahead and start doing your counseling. I'm telling you, Jeremy is the one that he knows 450 times more than I know. Jeremy is my Hierophant Pope. Much love and respect to you, baby. I love you. You know I do. Okay, work, honey. Okay, so Andrea, basically you're asking about work. So obviously you're doing some introspection and you're asking yourself, okay, I feel like you want to move on from something. You want to move on from possibly where you are. And Spirit is saying that you're strong enough to deal with whatever loss you've just endured. I feel like you were in a relationship with somebody who didn't understand the concept of give and take. You got strong and you said, you know what, I'm out of here. You asked about work. However, Spirit is, talking about really what you're feeling and really what you've been going through lately, which is you just walked away from something, But yes, work. Your new beginning is here, baby. The Ace of Wands represents plant that seed of your new beginning with regards to work. It's here. You're going to have a new beginning with regards to work. So be happy, baby, because, yeah, you're going to be good. Don't worry about nothing. Andrea, you're going to get a new beginning. Red Moon, should I continue taking a career in arts? For some reason, we get the Tower. You know why I feel like that card came up? I feel like that card came up because I feel like if you take that position in arts, I feel as though you might get to a place where you feel so engulfed in arts that that's all you'll be doing. And it may actually have an impact on your ability to want to diversify. So yes, go into the arts if that's what you want to do, but make sure that you're always open to other possibilities as well. That's what this card just told me. Should I continue taking a career in art? So yeah, you should. You should, definitely. I mean, if that's what you want to do, but make sure that you're always open to other possibilities, okay? Hi. Oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't miss you again. In Edwards, hey, how are you? Getting my Akashics is a must. Yes, it is. Will I get a contact from A? What does that mean? Will I get a contact from A? A what? A. In Edwards, can you possibly pull cards for me? I sure can. Miss Lyons is going, girl, what that mean? Someone asked me to just pull some cards for him. Okay. Yeah, in Edwards, I can. Fairness is on your mind, and you're tired of someone that's not being fair to you, and you want a new beginning. You're in a relationship with somebody that is actually perpetuating, neglecting love for self and love for the people around you. And when you give permission to that, what happens is you then say to the universe, I now give permission to be in environments and settings where I can neglect love for self and others. So don't do that because that's not fair to do to yourself. That's my opinion. And I'm not here to make your choices for you, but what you did get is the financially independent and self-mastery card. So that is where you are headed. Now, however long, and you also pulled, a new beginning. This is the first card in the Major Arcana, is letting you know that your new beginning is here. You should be able to taste it right now. But yeah, I feel as though you just ended something that wasn't fair, and you're going into something brand new that's getting ready to be really good and beneficial for you. So I think you're on the right track. Otherwise, those cards wouldn't have pulled up for you. So that's what's up with you, in Edwards. So Almighty knows I don't doubt that you do a very thorough read. You are wonderful. At least what you do for us already as And as soon as I'm financially stable and able, I will be getting one done. No problem, honey. I'll be here, okay? Jay Layton, I'm so tired for my conversation last night. Hey, you should be. You know why? Because we talked for 3 hours last night. And guess what? I don't know how you made it so that on that recording, I couldn't hear your voice. But you're the only conversation in my recorded conversations where you went ahead and you said, you know what? She'll be able to hear her own voice and she'll be able to dissect the way that she speaks to people. But my, private information, I'm going to go ahead and make sure. Jeremy knows how to do magic tricks. I'm telling you straight up. He's worked on it for a long time. He's been doing this for a while. Jeremy, so to speak, I want to be like you in some areas when I grow up. But I still want to be my unique self. But you got a lot to offer, Jeremy. And I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of your growth. I'm so proud of, everything. I'm so proud of your dedication toward you, Jeremy, because you wouldn't be able to be where you are. And you know what I'm saying? Had you not done that soul work and not had that faith and not done everything that you've done. Hey, girl, TGMC. Look, hope you're okay. Tons of love to you. Tons of love to you too, girl. I love all y'all. Okay, Boom Boom said laugh out loud. Laugh out loud at what? Boom Boom is the homie. Look, Boom Boom. I just love your name alone. Boom Boom. Kaylee said, yay, I made it to your live. Hey. Please tell me the scoop on the Libra. Okay. Your harvest is always going to come up short with this person. You know why? Because this person is not going to really assist in your ability to think your highest thoughts. This person is not going to assist in you actually getting to the 10 of Pentacles status. This person is actually going to make it so that your harvest comes up a little bit short. And you're always going to be sitting there looking at it like it's supposed to be more than this, but it's not. It's like Luther Vandross's Jerry curl. It just never really curled. You know what I mean? Like that's what's happening with that Libra. I mean, yeah, you could be with that person, but is he going to bring out the absolute best in you in terms of your potential? No. Yeah, I know you are. Don't be bashful. You better not be bashful, Jeremy. It's time for you to start stepping into your power. Period. And you need to start actually sharing that with the world because you got too much to offer, Jeremy. TGMC, any messages from Spirit for me? Okay, let's see. Your new beginning. Focus on it. Your new beginning. Everything that you give permission to on the inside. Any relationship that you give permission to. Anything, any situation that you give permission to, you just say to the universe, I give permission to this. So if you're in a relationship that you know is toxic, you're basically saying to the universe, bring me more of that. Rather it be my mother, me and her, future situations can be affected by what you allow now. So like if you allow toxic situations in your life, you're basically saying to the universe, I allow that. That's what I want. So make sure that in this new beginning, you plant the seeds internally. I want to be happy. I want people in my life that are honorable, have virtue, and are loyal. I want to be around people that I don't have to worry about what their motives are. Speak it out. Okay? Jeremy, I want you to start talking to my subscribers, please. People, I want you guys to test this too. If Jeremy decides not to be bashful in this opportunity, okay? Jeremy can answer questions too right now, as a matter of fact. Jeremy, get going. Some people, go ahead. I want you to ask Jeremy some questions. Jeremy, I'm putting you on the spot. It's time, Jeremy. Ask me and Jeremy questions, and Jeremy will go ahead. Jeremy, write the name of the person who has addressed you with the question and then answer their question. Please, Jeremy, it's time. Please, I think that this happened for a reason. Okay, what's his site again, please? For real? Okay, Jeremy, he doesn't have a site. Jay Layton, 38. is his name on YouTube. See, now they're already asking for your site because I'm letting them know that you are the real deal, Jeremy. So you already have clients looking for you. So you need to start answering some questions and let them know what you know, Jeremy. Let's go, baby. Jeremy doesn't have a site yet. He's getting ready to set one up though, because I'm gonna make them. Wow, same card came from earlier. Yeah, Andrea, you have a new beginning that you're in. And so embrace it and fill it up. It's like basically you have a brand new canvas. Paint on it what you want. Paint on it what you want. Red Moon, thank you. You're welcome. Will I get a contact from a, meaning phone call or a text? Will I get a contact, meaning phone call? Boom, boom. Well, you pulled the happy card, so I'm assuming if that's what you want and if that's what's going to make you happy, you just went ahead and told the universe that's what you wanted and that's what's going to come. It works just like that. Now, it depends on your real intention to believe that that's coming. Now it's up to you to believe that it's really going to happen. What you mean that's a long time? Can I get a card pulled? Dawn, of course you can. Let's see. So I feel like you're defending yourself against something. Look, this is a strange combo. This one came up first, Dawn. You're defending yourself against love. Are you cheating yourself out of love? I hope not. You're defending yourself from love? Don't do that. Love is healthy. It's a high vibration. You need it. I'm telling you. Don't defend yourself against love. Don't be afraid of love because of your past experience. Don't let your past steal your present and steal your future. Because of your past experiences with love, Dawn. Did that answer your question? I hope so. Okay, Kaylee says, I've got to do a personal reading with you soon. I need some real spirit guidance. I recommend that you get the reading with the oracle cards as well, because the oracle cards are just your higher self connecting with you and telling you what you need to know, in addition to the general reading that I provide. I recommend that you start off with that one. You could get a 40-minute reading, general reading, and that will basically just shine the light on where you are and what your options are in terms of choices in your life and where you're headed and what's going on, with you. They're all beneficial. It just depends on what you can afford. But what the real gem is that Akashic Records reading, in my opinion. Because it goes a lot deeper and there's a lot of information provided to you and it's recorded so you can listen to it over and over and over again. So even if you just sit and say in the first house, this is the way that I'm seeing myself and this is the potential that I have and this is what I'm working with. Let me tap into that, accept that, and go ahead. And now I'm just going to go ahead and accept that and tell and confirm with the universe that I'm in agreement with them. And then guess what? Everything that the universe is trying to give you is just going to start pouring down and it's going to be right there for you. I'm telling you. Hey, Boom Boom is messing with me. I'm telling you. AC 512. Hey, Miss Lyons. Anything you can tell me about my sister? I feel as if she doesn't want to be in this family. Yeah, she want to be the boss. So then let her go be the boss in her own life. Fine, no problem. Just because she doesn't live with you or whatever doesn't mean that, you guys can't have a relationship with each other. But I have a feeling that she wants to have authority and power in her own life. And I think that that's a good thing. You're supposed to have power and authority in your own life because basically what you're saying is I'm in control of what my external factors will be based on what I allow internally. Acme, I have a stalker, and yesterday there was a razor blade in my tire. Was it the stalker or someone else? It was done. Was it done on purpose? Wow, the Hierophant means Yeah. I see that you're nurturing. I see that you are now starting to get to a place where you want to get the police involved. And you're working on what to do about this situation because you just don't know. The Hierophant popping up, though, to me means do some further investigation as to what this is about. I recommend that you get the police involved. Just take a picture of the razor in your tire, make a police report. Let them know that you've already suspected that you have a stalker or whatever, and that's the route that you need to take regarding that tire. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Look, not Luther's cult though. Don Wilter. I hope you're talking to somebody else. Talking about he bisexual? Who? Boom Boom said, Lord. Yoko Coco, court hearing, October, to get money I'm owed by. Will he show? I'll win either way. Well, if you win either way, what's the question? Because you're going to win. Right? TGMC, Yoko Coco, please, if you could just, make your question real, help me understand what it is you want to know, because you're saying I'll win either way. You're saying that you just spoke that out and you just said that. So basically that's likely going to be the outcome. That's the way you're supposed to speak. I will win either way. You say it out loud, you go to court, and you going to win either way. TGMC says, I keep worrying. I'm single. I've left toxicity behind. Good. Because what you did now is you deprogrammed something, and now you are reprogramming the fact that you're no longer going to be in toxic relationships. Now that area is covered. Just keep going all around your whole life. Go around your insides and cleanse all that out that doesn't need to be there. All that toxic stuff, all that self-sabotaging things that you tell yourself, all the guilt from past whatever. Let all that go. And start anew. You can start anew within yourself anytime you want. Don goes, can I get a read? Didn't I already answer a couple questions for you, baby? Let me see. You're fighting love. You have a defense mechanism against love. You feel burdened. Your heart is heavy, baby. With regards to a happy family, you feel left out in the cold. And it's like a lot of times I sense that you want to give up. And a lot of times I feel like because you don't really understand your own feelings, I feel as though it doesn't bring out the best in you. And then sometimes you can lash out. That's what I'm sensing. And so I think that you need some reassurance. You know what I mean? And a read, booking a reading would probably be good for you, because then I could spend more time with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you are very intent on protecting your heart. And that's a good thing, but don't protect it so much so to where it's not accessible. I think my friend Jeremy left. He is bashful. I'm telling you, that one right there. Oh, I had a 3-hour conversation with him last night. I go and I listen. I want to listen to it so I can learn. And I'm like, he did something, one of his manifestation tricks, and all I hear is my voice and not his. He did that on purpose. I knew, because he was like, our conversations are private, and so you don't trust me, Jeremy? And you think that I'm gonna go and tell everybody about our conversations? His name on here is Jay. He's my friend, and I'm letting you know he taught me a lot. He taught me a lot. He helped me get to where I am. Jay Layton 38 is his name. And what I'm saying is, maybe you could go ahead and send him a message somehow on here and just say, hey, I was told that you actually have the gift of actually teaching some really important, deep stuff, and I'm really ready to grow spiritually. And maybe that will give him the incentive to actually start doing his counseling thing that we've been talking about, because he's an excellent counselor and he has been cooperative with the universe for a long time in terms of learning. the difference, you know, how we have to balance out our ego and our higher self. I mean, I'm talking about that deep stuff that actually really teaches you how to manifest what you want in your life so that you're living the exact life that you want to live here on this earth. You know what disappoints me a little bit sometimes is when I do private readings for people, especially Akashic Records readings for people, and I'm sitting here and I'm seeing all of this beauty that the universe is trying to, you know, relay to this person. And it's like I'm sitting here asking them questions. They're giving me the valid, like I'll ask them a question. Have you been thinking about moving lately? And they're like, yeah. And then, like, you know, there's certain other questions and they're like, yeah. But then when I start telling them that you could actually live, you know, like heaven on earth, so as you go through your next journey to learn what you need to learn, then I hear the doubt. Then I hear the, oh, like they're disappointed. Like, I don't believe that. Well, if you don't believe that, then it's not going to happen. Then you're not going to open the door to that. My sad husband is lying and hiding assets while he cheated during our marriage. Will I prevail against all his trickery in court during our divorce? Yes, you will. The Ace of Anything lets you know that new beginning. New beginning. With regards to the way you work. Yes. New beginning. Billy Crow, this is going to open up the door to a new beginning. This ending, this divorce is going to open up the door to a whole new way of seeing things and a whole new way of being. Absolutely. That's what I see for you. Don't worry about a thing. For real. Is my Leo the right partner for me? Thank you. No. I'm going to be honest with you. This person actually has potential to probably steal some spiritual things from you in some way, shape, or form, whether it be your self-esteem or your ability to, you know, feel as though you can complete certain things or the whatever, you know. No. This person is a taker. This person's not a giver. And when you are in relationships with takers, what you're telling the universe is, send me more takers. Don't do that. Jeremy, who's coming towards me in love? Come on, Jeremy. Please. Jeremy, what does no mean? Sorry about that, guys. As soon as that happens, I get right back on. Stay on. Anything for me? Hi, can you pull a card for me? J Pampa. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see how many people. Sorry, everybody. I don't do it yet. Please do not take it personal. I'm just a typo, one-on-one, hands-on type of energy. I don't do it through text. I have to hear your voice and connect with you. And Haley, you already know that, beautiful goddess. Okay, then I'm sorry, Jeremy. All right. That is your decision, and I respect it, and we all do, okay? But I just wanted to, you know, I personally respect you so much based on all of the help that you've given me that I felt that maybe, you know, this would be a platform for you to, you know. But if that's the way you operate, then, hey, we respect that. And when you're ready, I'm going to go ahead and shout you out to people, you know, who I know would benefit from you. When you're ready, Jeremy, okay? But thank you for being here. Miss Lyons, I take care of my sister. She's in high school now, still a minor. That was a weird card. You know what? She wants to. Okay, so the answer wasn't weird because didn't we pull the Emperor for her? She wants to run the show. She wants to be like Miss. You know, she thinks she's grown. Miss Lyons, that's the point. Even though she's still a minor, she thinks she's grown. And she wants to be grown and she wants to do her own thing. And that's what a lot of young kids want to do. But they need guidance. And so you have to deal with her. You know what I mean? So it's not a weird card. The Emperor popped up, shows that she wants to be the one with authority. She wants to be the one who has the power. And then she thinks that she has the wisdom. I'm dealing with that with my 18-year-old right now. She just learned how to wipe her ass. Now she wants to act like the Emperor. I'm sorry, you can't go from just learning how to wipe your ass to being the Emperor. But these kids think they can reinvent the wheel. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is that your sister likely is, you know, trying to be grown and pulling one of those. Jane Pampa says, can you pull a card for me, money or marriage? I feel as though did you just walk away from a relationship, Jay Pampa? Did you just walk away from a relationship? I feel as though you have the potential to love very much so. New beginning coming, because your harvest was coming up short. With regards to relationships, yes. Baby, Jay Pampa, you're going to find somebody on your level real soon. I have a feeling this is likely your twin flame that you will meet in this lifetime. I bet you if I did an Akashic Records reading on you, I bet you it would confirm that. Yes, Jay Pampa. Be excited. Yes. You're going to find somebody that's a match. Leo Love Angel, anything for me? Let's see. You have anxiety. You want to move on from something. You're hoping that a situation's going to get better, but you know what? Whatever situation you're in, you're too nurturing for it, number one. And you are putting up with too much dismissiveness from this person. And this person's not bringing out the best in you. So what did I explain? I said, when you allow yourself to be in situations like that, you just said to the universe, bring me more people and more situations that make me feel confused, bring anxiety where I'm unable to focus, and I'm always feeling like I'm mourning and I'm sad. But like Spirit is reminding you, you are powerful and you are resourceful. Infinitely. That infinite sign on top of that head says that in your past lives, baby, you have displayed some really, real serious strength, okay? And now it just really all has to come back to you, okay? Don't allow situations that make you feel anxious and all that kind of stuff, because what happens is you're telling the universe, bring me more of that. I like that. I'm going to allow that. Yeah. No. You walk away from situations and people that don't bring out the best in you, okay? And when you do that, you're telling the universe, I don't like that. And so the universe is going to respect that and say, you know what? And the universe wants what's best for you anyway. But you got to work with the universe, and the universe has to work, is going to work with you. You know what I'm saying? All right. I hope you got that. Aquarius here, dealing with the Gemini. Should I stay single and focused on work? He has not offered me a cup, and I believe he's betraying me. I am distancing myself. KM. Okay, let's see. Hey, KM. Huh. Yeah, you kind of have faith in the relationship, even though you know it's a burden. This person's broke. You're trying to juggle your finances and him being like very dictatorish. He's like a dictator. But you have faith in this? You want to be with somebody who tells you what to do? You want to be in an intimate setting with someone who is a dictator? Because that's what this means. Or either this means that you are the person. That either means that you are the person that has actually intellectually grown. But given that I'm seeing all of these left out in the cold, financially tight cards and like burden cards, that tells me that, you know, this person's a dictator toward you, tells you what to do. And you love this person, you know, and those are the people that are being attracted to me and that I'm attracted to at this particular point because we share the same vibration. You know how to love without judgment, and that comes with the double-edged sword, okay? When you learn how to love people without judgment, what happens is sometimes is that you say, okay, this person has all these problems, but I know how to love them anyway. And just because they have problems, you know, doesn't mean that, you know, I have to leave them. Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. But Are you actually talking to yourself and really, claiming and naming what it is in a relationship that you want? Because if you don't want a dictator, someone that tells you what to do, but someone that brings out the best in you, you have to relay that not only to yourself, but also by your actions. So if you stay in this relationship with this dictator, what's going to happen is you're going to attract more dictator-like people in your life. Why would you want that? You're the boss of you. So you have a choice to make. Are you going to pick being burdened in this relationship by this dictator-like figure? Because the King of Swords represents either somebody who is very logically on point. But when we're talking about relationships, the cards that I'm looking for should be more like the King of Cups, right? The King of Swords means, yes, he's smart and he's intellectually on point, but we're talking about a relationship. So I should be seeing some cups somewhere, and I don't see any cups anywhere. All I see are wands, and that you are carrying in this relationship. And if you continue to allow yourself to be in relationships where you are burdened, basically what you are saying to the universe is, bring me more situations that will burden me. Deprogram and then reprogram. Get rid of those things. Don't have faith in situations like that. Have faith that you will learn how to manifest the things in your life that you want through going within and telling yourself what it is that you want, actually making the decisions with regards to the people in your life that are either bringing out the best in you or not. If they're not bringing out the best in you, sorry, you know what I mean? Their time has come and gone. You've learned what you've learned out of that relationship. That relationship likely came only to teach you a lesson. You've learned the lesson. Now it's time for you both to go on your separate paths because you've learned what you needed to learn. Make sure that you attract what you want by making the decisions to say, this relationship is a burden, okay? I don't want burdens. So therefore, I'm going to make a phone call right now and let him know, hey, this relationship is not working because I'm burdened by it and it's not working. This is what I would like out of a relationship because this is what I'm giving you. I'm giving you loyalty. I'm giving you love. I'm giving you respect. I'm giving you this. I'm giving you that because I love you. But you're not giving me that back, and it feels like a burden. As a result, I don't think this relationship is working. I hope that we could be friends and be cordial, and I hope the best for you in the future. Talk to you, I don't know, later. Bye. Now you have just told the universe that you're not going to allow any burdened-filled relationships in your life, and you actually took the step to show that you ain't playing and that you're not going to deal with that and that you're not going to attract that in your life. Hi, Billy Crow. Thank you. What message does Spirit have for me at this important time, Kaylee? 2 cards came out right away. That fate so has it that you are going to be stepping into your own personal power. Financial independence and self-mastery is on its way because you are seeking it. You're seeking it. And because you're seeking it, you will find. It's coming. Your new beginning is here. You should be able to taste it, Kaylee. And Edward, you're awesome. And Jeremy, I hope that you got them. I hope that you are open to just start doing something. I'm telling you, Jeremy, just... Okay, Jay Layton is asking me to pull a card. Absolutely. There are some things, Jeremy, that you don't know all about yet. That's your card, Jeremy. 10 of Pentacles. Am I an empath? Can I change that? Why would you want to change being an empath, Miss Lyons? Being an empath is awesome. It means that you know how to put yourself in other people's shoes. The only thing that you need now that you're an empath is to make sure your intellect matches your heart's abilities. So once you get to that point where you're able to say, I know how to love without judgment, now you're going to have to get to the point where you're able to say, I know how to think logically and make logical decisions just as much as I know how to love. They are equal. So now what's balanced out is, you know, your ability to love and your ability to make choices. And when you have that perfect combo right there, I'm telling you, that's where it's at. You don't want to change being an empath, Miss Lyons. I'm telling you, you don't want to change that. You've done too much work to learn how to have empathy for people. Everybody doesn't have that capability. Hi, Ridex. Hi, everyone. Can you pull a card for me? Laura Reed. You're looking out into the world, and it's like either somebody from your past is going to help you build something. It's like you're looking out into the world, and you're like, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? This means nostalgia or little white lies. This doesn't mean little white lies in this situation. This means that somebody from your past or somebody that you know is going to help you. You guys might go into a partnership and actually build something. Your own business. That's what that card means to me. Your own business. You're going to go into business together. Okay? Whoever just asked that question. So you got that granddaddy money card, Jay Layton. The 10 of Pentacles. That's the highest form of finance. That's that money that you'll be able to leave to your children, to your grandchildren. That's what the 10 of Pentacles means. However, the moon coming up in front of it tells me that it's like you don't quite know, you know, really what to do with these finances quite yet. You understand what I'm saying? You don't really know what you're going to do with, you know, this 10 of Pentacles, you know? So it's like, you know, there are some unknowns. So right now, I just kind of feel like you're just kind of just sitting on it until you get to a place. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles means that granddaddy money. It means that money in a treasure chest. That money that you can leave behind to your children. The 10 of Pentacles. That's what you pulled. But the card that you got first is that you don't know what to do with it yet. You don't really know what you want to do with it. You don't know, you know, what you're going to do with it. You don't know like where you're going to place some of this. You don't, you know, you should likely speak to a financial advisor. That's what I recommend. Once you get that 10 of Pentacles. My sister's been testing me lately. Yeah. Yeah, because she wants to run the show, honey. She just learned how to wipe her ass, and now she wants to be the emperor. Yeah, these kids these days are real interesting. Yeah. Lovely Lady Bones. I'm telling you, that's your man. That's your guy. And when he's ready. Here. Okay, so for those of you who want Jeremy's information, here's what I would like for you to do. I'd like for you to send me an email. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Jeremy, and based on his comfort level with regards to this, because you know what? I really didn't have a right to put him on the spot like that. And my bad, Jeremy. You didn't like that. I know you didn't. I'm sorry. But I also had that feeling like this was like your opportunity as well to offer the guidance that a lot of these people, you know, are looking for, you know, and you have that gift, Jeremy. And, you know, a lot of people really need that help. Jay Pompa, everything is going good for you. I already told you that. Yeah, it's all good for you. Um, J Pampa, though, it looks like you're still mourning over something, you know? Um, you're tired of fighting about something. And I feel like it's relationship based, obviously, right? You know, but what you have to look forward to is because you were dealing with somebody that thinks like a teenager in love. This person used to piss you off, you know, straight up. And but you got a new beginning coming. I already told you, J Pampa, everything for you is going okay. You're good. Sun's shining on you, baby. You should feel the warmth of the sun on your face. You should be able to taste it. Your new beginning is coming. I'm telling you, you could taste every new beginning that's coming. Like when you know that you're getting ready to get to a certain place because you put some work in and you put some work on your, you know, your spiritual self, and you know you've been working on yourself and all that. I'm telling you, when these new beginnings coming, you can feel it. You can taste it. You can smell it. All your senses are you can tell it's coming. You know? Jay Pampa said, I missed it. You pulled, if I'm not mistaken, if you rewind this, I think you pulled the Ace of Wands twice. You're pulling nothing but positive cards, Jay Pampa. So whatever you're telling yourself. Okay, I'm glad you weren't, Jeremy, because the last person I want to offend is you, baby. Lovely Lady Bones. Spirit made you do a divine order. Any last minute advice for me, goddess? Gotta go make dinner. Okay. Okay, well, let me send you off of what Spirit wants you to know. You're a nurturing person. That's what that means. You're a nurturer. Okay. However, what is this all about, Lovely Lady Bones? Can you please tell me why these cards are popping up? You tell me who's stealing from you. Who are you in a relationship with that is making you feel like you know, kind of trapped in it? You know, who's possibly stealing your self-esteem and your dreams and your goals? Who's doing that? You're too nurturing to allow it. That's your Ace of Swords. Now, what are you going to do with this? Are you going to plant it, water it, take care of it, and make sure that it grows so that intellectually you're at a place where you say, you know what? I'm not going to tell the universe that I'm going to invite this type of crap in my life. The death of this relationship has to come about, Lovely Lady Bones. Don't avoid the inevitable. Deprogram and reprogram a new thought process with regards to relationships and the people in your life and what you want. Okay? You know my heart was in the right place. You just rather do one-on-one so you can feel the energy and what you need to say to them. Jeremy, do you want me to help you set up a website? Because I can help you with that. You just let me know. Send me a text to let me know. I'll set you up with a website today where people can email you and they can go ahead and I can set your little PayPal up and everything. I will do that for you. So that just for a consultation, 20-minute consultation, whatever you want to charge, $20 for 20 minutes, whatever, you know what I mean? I will help you with that so that you have something to do right now, because I know right now, you know, sometimes you might get bored right now because, you know, things are looking up, you know? This card means financially stable and you know what to do with your finances. That's your card too, Jeremy. A card for me, please, for real. You walked away from something because you were strong enough to do so. Now you're working on your new rebirth. But your rebirth, are you going into your rebirth having more than one partner in love? Because you're confused about who you're going to pick? I feel like you're confused about who you're going to go into your future with. That's what I feel like. You're also going to get news of work, baby. Your new beginning is here. You should be able to taste it as well. All right, guys, 5 more minutes because I do this for an hour and a half and then I'm out. Okay? So the cards that you were supposed to pull last night because my beautiful friend was so tired, you pulled today. Yeah. Yeah, I was so tired. I did 2 Akashic Records readings yesterday and they kind of wiped me out. I ain't gonna lie. And so I just wanted to give, but if you listen to the recording, Jeremy, there's still a lot of information that pertains to you. I mean, really and truly. Yeah, because I'm refreshed, Jeremy, because I mean, last night I was exhausted, but you know, when my friend asked me for something, you know how I am, I'm gonna call you back. And I told you, if you want a reading, I told you I'm gonna do it for you. But I gave you that big 16 card spread. I gave you the Akashic Records reading last night, and I blew through it. But the cards that you got in the Akasha, I really recommend that you listen to the recording. Did I send it to you? If I didn't send it to you, text me your email address so I can send you the conversation. Because you can at least hear my voice and what I was telling you so that you can, consider some of the things. Because there is a lot of truth in it. Okay. J Pompa Good, you should be excited because for some reason, things are going good for you, honey. It's likely because you earned it. AC 512, advice on my current situation. Thank you. So you're sitting and you're looking at your relationship and you're like, yo, my harvest is short. This person actually might be a winner. You pulled the Ace of Cups. So this either tells me you're going to move on. You're going to move on from this relationship that you're currently into a new one. That's what I see, because whenever I get this card first, I see that your harvest is coming up short with whoever it is that you're with. You see how this person is looking at this harvest? He's kind of looking at it like he doesn't know if it's trash or if it's like, he's like looking at it like, that ain't supposed to be like that. Like he's looking at it like, nah, that's supposed to be like that. Understand the difference between these 2 cards, okay? When I do my readings for you guys, when I do my generals, I'm going to tell you right now, when I see this card, this tells me that things are coming up short in terms of what you should be getting out of the situation that you are in, okay? The 10 of Pentacles does not only just really mean actual finances, although for the most part it does, but the 10 of Pentacles also means that, it could be anything of value for you. For some of you, it could be that some of you are getting your kids back because they were taken for whatever reason. That's the 10 of Pentacles to you. You know what I mean? So like when you get this card means, fulfillment in terms of what you deem valuable. But for the most part, it does mean the highest form of money, that treasure chest money, that money that you can leave behind. Okay, so this tells me that in the relationship that you were in, okay, or are in, your harvest is coming up short. Okay? And you're going to get a new relationship. One that you deserve. One that you deserve. Okay? That's what I see, okay? All right, guys. I've done it for 10 minutes past what I said I was going to do. So I'm out, guys. I'm going to leave. I love you guys very much. You know how I do this. Somebody pick a number between 1 and 100. Last question I'll answer. Thank you, everybody. I love all of you. Sorry about that. Rita, you got it. That's the number. Rita, you're the one. Rita picked 55. You know what? You know why I picked 55? 5 is the number of change. 5 is the number of change. Going from one way to the total other way. A lot of you are moving from one place metaphorically to another. You understand? 55 is the number of change. I picked the number 55. So Rita, what is your question? My phone's about to die. Come on, I want to get to you. What's your question, Rita? Come on, Rita. I'm here. Come on. I'll wait for your question, and then I'm going to have to go, guys. Will my boyfriend come back? Okay, let's see. Will he come back? Well, for some reason, that one just was like, look at me. Okay, first of all, regardless if your boyfriend comes back or not, this is something you could look forward to, which is financial stability and knowing how to manage your finances. That's number one, Rita. Okay? But then let's talk about your ex. I mean, that card just like gently just fell out right on the middle. Like, give her that. So financially, be excited. Let's see what's going on with Rita's ex. And thank you everybody for being here, okay? I do these. I'm going to do another live tomorrow around this time. Rita, with regards to your ex, you walked away for a reason. And you know what you did when you walked away? What you did was you told the universe what you don't want. You walked away for a reason. Or he walked away for a reason. And you never know. You know, if your boyfriend left, that might have been the best thing that ever happened to you or for you. But you have faith that he's going to come back with speed. But he walked away. And you're looking at yourself like, why? You're trying to think, you know, and it's like, you're willing to sacrifice for this relationship. And it's like, but this relationship, you know what it invoked? It invoked that you spent so much time with this person that you neglected love for self and others. And any relationships like that, the universe will not support. Nor should you. Because what happens is then you're basically saying to the universe, present me with all of these different scenarios, you know, that will then make me be so time consuming or whatever, you know, to the point where I'm now neglecting love for myself and the people around me who love me. You don't want to be in those types of situations, and you don't want to give permission to that, okay? Okay, Jay Layton put 9, but the number was 55. Jay Layton, what do you want, baby? You already know. Here, Jeremy. Celebrate. That's what this card actually really means. But when we're talking about relationships, it means third-party situations. But in your case, this card means celebration. I invite you to look up what the 3 of Cups means. Go look it up. Celebrate, Jeremy. All right, everybody. I love you. I will talk to you guys soon. For those of you who are interested in my services, you can always take a look at my Facebook account. It's called Tarot Readings from Beyond, or it's Tarot from Beyond. That's a shame. I don't even know my own Facebook name. It's either Tarot from Beyond or Tarot Readings from Beyond. My website is on there. In the comments section, I'll go ahead and also embed my website for those of you who are interested in private readings. For those of you who don't have PayPal, just go ahead and send me an email. I can go ahead and create an invoice based on the service that you want. And then with that, you could bypass all that PayPal stuff. And then just go ahead and pay the invoice. As soon as I get confirmation of your payment, I contact you immediately. And you may likely be able to get your reading that day. Okay? If I have an opening that day. And if it's not that day, it will either be the next day, latest 2 days. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know that when people pay for a reading, it's because they need that clarity. And I understand that sense of urgency because I've been there. And so I want to take care of people who want that clarity. I'm not going to make you wait a week out or whatever. I'm going to take care of you. And not only am I going to give you the clarity that you're looking for, I'm also going to send you away with a plan. Okay? So what I want you guys to do today is be good to yourself. Get ready for this weekend and get ready for tomorrow. For those of you who are excited for these lives, because I love them and you love them too. So let's do it. I'm here to help you, and you guys are here to learn. So when the students are ready, the teacher will appear. Talk to you guys later.